Alright. We're gonna be exploring here all day if we do this now. Let's go get the story done, I think. Before we dig into exploring here. Although... Wikipedia...
Well, this one's cost us some steps.
Zirconia. I want to save these for that last upgrade, I think.
Item info update.
66. I can get 2 more upgraded abilities on myself. Physical defense and ether defense. They're both pretty high, honestly. Block rate's also high, but you don't have like an ability to upgrade that. Affinity growth.
The power. There we go.
Alright, look at the last ability. Even though I don't really think it's useful, I think it's the last one I should get. And then I think I want to go for my talent art. Yes, I did in fact upgrade these. Thank you for reminding me in a really weird way.
This'll help on the exploration front.
Micropuff Tactics Manual increases defender aggro by 50% and grants attack up to all allies. Okay, I'll go with that, I think. Boost recharge speed at 30% when non-defenders are targeted. That could probably go on me. We're getting another slot. When chosen, grants 10 AP except for self. Might be good on a tank. Or, no, might be better on an attacker, actually. I don't know. Whirl, during the night, gemstone, launch duration, strike angle, cool potato. That sure is one cool potato. Yeah, I wanna keep fighting stuff, but we gotta do some story progress. I wonder if we can actually get to go on the defense cannon in this area.
This it? Yes. The Liberator's base of operations. All the city survivors we find, we keep safe here.
If only Ryan were in this.
Well then, once again, welcome to our headquarters, to Colony 9.
The real Colony 9. What do you mean there's a Colony 9 that's just a robot somewhere?
Huh? Colony 9? Like the one from Kevis?
No, not that one. This is the original Colony 9. Though I guess that won't mean anything to you one way or another.
Huh?
I don't get it.
Well, anyway, point is, it's not like a Kevesi or Agnian colony. That's all you need to know right now.
Okay.
I'll go on ahead to the command center and have your quarters prepared. If you'll excuse me.
Right. See you around then, Matthew. Let's have a proper catch-up once things are settled down a bit.
Will do. Cheers.
I have to say, I like these old city furnaces a lot better than the new ones.
Sure. Let's see how the gang's doing. We can give you a little tour along the way.
Yes, that's a good idea. Panacea, can I ask you to take point?
Right, you heard the man? Try to keep up.
Speaking of Ryan, Panacea is like... looks like Charlotte's kid.
Most of our Liberator troops live here, in Colony 9. It isn't luxurious, not by any stretch of the imagination, but thanks to our tight-knit community, we're able to eke out something of a living here.
This network of mutual aid and support is the only proof you need to tell you the society's functioning.
And there's the colony's central square.
The big ether light is a landmark.
I swear to God, if it's not actually a landmark in this game, I'm good.
The plaza's kind of the heart of Colony 9. Anything you're looking for, you can more or less find it here, be it extra supplies or a quick bite to eat.
Meanwhile, Xenoblade 1, there's like one shop there.
Wow, it's pretty bustling. Reminds me of the city.
Well then, would you like to take a little look around?
Is that okay?
We're not in a hurry or anything. You go and have your stroll.
I'll be waiting for you over there, past the plaza. Speak to me when you're done browsing.
Alright then, don't mind if we do. Let's go have a shifty, guys.
God, the only thing I dislike about Xenoblade games is how hard it is to find a voice for everybody. Oh no! Oh God, flashbacks to the main game. Oh God, there's chests everywhere. Oh right, I need to remove this. I don't even know what that is. No, wait. Wrong button, it's Y, wasn't it? Yes, it was Y. They need to let you place down way more than one of those. There's probably a chest up here, if I was gonna guess. Hey look, a chest that's up here. Who would've guessed? Swimmer's chemi... I don't know how to pronounce that. Increases... I was excited, and then you ruined my excitement. Supposedly another chest around here. Hello, Miguel! So what's the deal with you selling instruments out here? Seems like a weird place for that kind of business. All part of the trade, my boy. I have the Liberator's blessing as Shulk. What the fuck are you doing? I have the Liberator's blessing as well. Take a look yourself if you're interested.
I never forget a face.
Except for Shulk, for all time's sake. They don't seem to have outfits in this one, which is probably because they don't have classes in this one, which is immensely upsetting, because I was hoping that we'd still have classes. I totally would have loved putting Rex's new outfit on everybody. It's a cool outfit. You cut down across any damaged ladders or broken down elevators outside the colony. Noun, informal, British. A look or... Okay, a quick look. Got it. You could repair them right there on the spot if you need to. You should give it a go. Yeah, as it happens, Nicole's been doing that for us already. Yup, I'm a dab hand at fixing up. How do I... Nicole's voice is so bad, I can't even emulate how bad it is. I mean, or maybe I can. Of course, you wouldn't need that... need my advice. Well, never mind then. Sort of waste your time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
I got their name.
He's... Adult Daddy Rex is great. He's great. I'm excited to be playing as him. Liberator Soldier, hello. You don't have a name. Anything you need?
Decisions.
Probably not. Chrome! Not to be confused with Crom from Fire Emblem. The Liberators and the city folk are living life shoulder to shoulder around here. They share a workload between them, whether building housing or cooking meals. It's been such a massive help. Except when it comes to battle, that is. That's when the Liberators take the reins. It's that. I'm sure there are able-bodied soldiers among the citizens as well. Seems so, but most of the refugees are just civilians, really, so yeah. Though if anyone volunteers, we're more than happy to let them chip in. After they get the proper training, that is, of course. What's up here? A bunch of scrap and a chest! We did it! We found the chest.
We can get some use out of it.
I'm hoping we'll find a weapon upgrade spot here, because like I'm gonna be really disappointed if the blade upgrade thing is like at the end of the game, like it was in the base game. Frightening as the armies of Kevis and Agnes may be, they're also a vital source of resources for us. Resources? How come? They gave us the opportunity to capture their Levnesses and repurpose their parts for our own weaponry. If Levness is still in good stead, we may even be able to repair it and use it ourselves, though those cases are rare. I see. Just like the city, then.
We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity.
Alright. There's a few more people. It's closed. Were you two freed from the flame clock? Oh, right. This is probably unique dialogue, because I'm... Oh, maybe not. That's right. I take it you were too? I used to be in a different region until I was freed. Lived in the city for a while after that. Now I help out the Liberators with, well, whatever I can, really. It's like... They're like the, God, what were they? Did the organization that the city used in Xenoblade, the base game, did that have a name? I can't remember now. Being said, I'm still a newcomer, so don't expect to fit in right away.
I'll remember that name.
I'll remember that name. Who the fuck are you? Speaking of which, you look like an Agnian. Guessing Agnian soldiers here were all freed by the city people, me included. Not in my wildest dreams could I ever have imagined this is what would await me when I got dispatched to this region. Everyone's really kind and welcoming, though. There's even a girl from Keves that I'm getting along with. I can't complain. I just remember their political factions, yeah. Who was the conservative leader? Was it, like, A's descendant? Huh. It must have taken a lot to get to that point. Good for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just slow on the uptake. Maybe someone will end up rubbing on me the wrong way eventually. There are a lot of soldiers here finding it difficult to come to terms with reality. Looks like it'll take them some time yet.
I got their name.
A couple people over there. I'm gonna hold off going that way until afterwards. Hey, did you know that a crazy ton of ancient relics get washed up around this place? Some of the stuff's supposed to be mega valuable, so I've been sifting through it all. But it's kind of dull, to be honest. I just remember Matthew's really... Yeah, fandom. How's fandom? And, like, most of it's just pure junk anyway. What's up with that? It's such a scam.
Noted them down.
Also, can we talk about, like, how terrible a person N is? He killed his son! Like, oh my god! Like, not only is he toxic in the main game, but, like, he kills his own son! It's so messed up. You know how there's a bit of a hillock to the south of Colony 9? If you go up the trail around that way, there's this nice little park where you can get a really nice view of the landscape. Oh, you don't say? We'll need to pay it a visit later. Yeah, you totally should.
I'll remember that name.
Alright, anybody else around here, or are we done? I think we might be done.
Everyone's bonkers about the bread here. It's freshly baked round the clock.
Wikipedia. Oh wait, I'm always gonna have that because I'm saving the zirconia for something else.
Right, that's registered.
Good news, Em, I killed her kid. I'm also holding you hostage for literally forever. Dylan! Sorry, Maddie, I'm a little busy right now. Can I wait? Yeah, no problem. You're chugging away to... huh? What did he not have said? Anyway, keep up the good work. I'm, like, on board with the Dragon Quest style of writing, where we start, like, having characters, like, written with their accents in the dialogue, so it's, like, really easy to read. Like, read it, voice act it in the accent. Although it does have the side effect of making it harder to read, but you win some, you lose some. When food is scarce, one may till the soil and plant glimmer radishes. So it was written in the textbook, but I never honestly thought I'd see the approach being applied. That's because Keves and Agnes always got their supplies from the castles, right? In principle, yes, with some rare exceptions. I'll have to get used to this new mindset of self-sustenance.
Let's make a note of
That's
the name.
what it is. But, like, I love that it's written in the thing. No. Fine.
You all done then?
Yeah.
Sure. Sorry you had to wait.
Okay, then let's move swiftly on. Follow me.
It sounds like this is like weird. It sounds like Point of No Return, but I feel like there's too many people to talk to that I haven't spoken to yet.
Actually look pretty happy to be here, huh? It's good to see.
They're our fellow liberators now, after all. It's only natural we'd support one another.
Ah, well, thanks for that. I mean it, thank you.
Hey, having more helping hands is pretty welcome from our side, too.
Hey, I'm seeing these tents all over the place. You got some proper buildings here. Wouldn't it make more sense to live inside those?
You'd think, but they're falling apart inside. We've got a policy to avoid living somewhere that might cave in on you.
Still, feels like a waste.
Oh,
You're now part of the gang.
It's a gem crafting furnace. Pretty antique one.
No, it's been out of commission for ages. At this point, it's pretty much just scrap.
Oh, I see.
It feels like the Kamen Rider Thouser problem,
This is
where they wanted to write a character that was, like Jin, a character who's like, oh, I understand why you did this, except that they made him too
This is the
evil.
command center.
And so, like, the redemption arc made no sense because there was no good in him in the first place.
It's where the captains convene, where we plan our strategies and manage affairs. The nerve center of the Liberators, you could say.
Well met, everyone. I'm happy to inform you that quarters have been arranged for Matthew and his associates.
Pandoria. Linka's Pandoria's kid. I was like trying to remember her name.
Great. Cheers for that.
Allow me to show you the way.
Thanks, that'd be
This
great.
is the way.
What? Never seen a field?
No. Those guys, they're Kavesi and Agnian soldiers, aren't they?
They were. Teacher and the others freed them.
Whoa. What in the... Doesn't look like they died in combat. All the husks around here are whipped thin.
You think they starved?
Maybe.
With this much wildlife around, though.
Most things around these parts are poisonous. Not really edible.
Well, there's castle supplies. Don't they get those?
You think they got raided, maybe?
Doubt it. Enemies would have mopped them up. No sign of blade wounds. For whatever reason, intentional or not, these people were abandoned.
Local fauna aside, with this much fresh water, they could have easily farmed. There's so many ways they could have kept themselves alive.
Thing is, though, fighting's all these guys know.
Yeah, but...
You know, they're not like us. Nobody taught them what could be.
It's not as simple as plant some seeds, wait for the harvest. We're teaching them the ins and outs, as you can see. We're showing them there's more to life than battle.
You didn't do this in the city.
No. We did do that stuff. We did, but...
Hmm?
Then show me already! This world of peace where nobody has to die. Make it come true.
The tents we've set up for you are further up along this road. So thoughts, impressions?
I'm liking the atmosphere. Just right for settling down.
There's so many people, and it's so busy. It's worlds different from our colonies.
For now, anyway. We'll be glad of your hospitality.
Is that right?
I got really confused for a moment. I was like, oh, was one of the Husks town? I'm like, wait a minute, this is a Kevez colony. That wouldn't make sense.
Feel free to use all the facilities here at your leisure.
We'll make the most of it. Thanks for everything.
It's all right. All in a day's work.
All right, then. It's a bit early to turn in still. So what say we have a little nose around?
Ah, that reminds me. Riku said he had some business with you. Would you mind stopping by his place later?
Motherfucker! Who are you, Riku?
Huh? Who's Riku again?
Oh, right. You've not met him yet, Matthew.
He's a Noppon mechanic working with us liberators. Quite a skilled one at that.
Huh. If you say so. So, where's he at?
There's an abandoned house near the entrance to the colony. A friend of mine used to live there. Riku's commandeered it lately. I hear he wants to establish his own workshop there.
This is gonna be blade upgrading, probably.
Workshop?
Oh, that tickled your fancy, did it, Nicole?
Yeah. I really want to check out his setup. Can we go now?
Sure thing, kid. Let's go and say hi before we bunk down.
I still think it would have been cool if this game had where quests happen. Future Dino, people in places where quests will... Yeah. Why are you giving this to us now? Hey, city survivors you rescue will move to Colony 9. If you happen to spot them there, and you may discover survivors even in places where you've previously visited, so please be sure to search carefully. God damn it. It's side quest time! Hooray! We're gonna go talk to Riku first, because I suspect this is weapon upgrades, which will be cool. Give me gear. Rabbit diode. Oh yeah, we need rabbit diodes too. And shooks. We should be able to upgrade, because there's shooks down there. We should be able to upgrade our thing fairly soon. Quest board, Kaylee. This is gonna be the rest of the stream, probably. It's risky wandering into enemy territory, monster hunting grounds, where you might get mobbed. Wait, he stole Dunban's house? Why? Riku! You motherfucker. Consider your alternatives in those cases. You could circumnavigate the area, or you could even fall back. Very true. I hope you're taking notes here, Matthew. Yeah, no charging in. I'll keep it in mind. Bah, you're as bad as A.
We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity.
Yeah! I don't know why they didn't... Like, why they lock behind freely leveling down your character behind this. Behind clearing the game, rather. What's wrong, Gloomy Guts? I'm outside of the colony only to get chased around by monsters. Thought I was camouflaged quite well, too. Some enemies detect their prey through means other than just by sight. I presume that's where your plan fell apart. Gah, I didn't know. Careless of me. And you came out unscathed this time, but I'll take care of it from now on, alright?
I'll remember that name.
The weird thing about quests, like, completely fucking the level curve is they're supposed to put the experience in your bonus EXP bank, too, right? But there's, like, so many of them, and so many of them you fight enemies that it just ends up not mattering. I should have looked at what that Challenger Gauntlet did, oops.
I hope we can get some use out of it.
Plate belt. Pretty good. Is this... So, there's 2 exclamation points. Are these both through a quest board? I was also talking about how I think this game could really benefit by having, like, a level cap for each chapter. And when you hit the level cap, you, like, all your remaining experience goes to bonus EXP. That way you... I mean, maybe optionally, but, like, that way you don't ever accidentally outscale the level of the area. Like, The worrying part is, so far, even though enemies, like, you don't have to fight, like, it tells you how many times you need to fight them, and that same issue in Octopath. Oh my god, I'm watching Octopath, and that looks horrible.
When did it get so late?
The Octopath, I'm kind of, like, grown to dislike the weaknesses system. I actually prefer Xenoblade, like, how Xenoblade doesn't really have elemental weaknesses. It's just, you use strong arts. What's this? A notice board? Yeah, a request board, to be precise. Whenever people in Colony 9 have a request, they post it here. Right, let's have a nosy then. I lost my wedding ring somewhere in Colony 9. If my wife find— oh my god, it's this quest! Please, I beg of you, someone find it. Lost property case, eh? So we gotta see a couple of hunting missions. I saw a school of Crodlaxes swimming around Colony 9's town square. I swear to god, this is a reference— these are references to quests in Xenoblade 1. I think a rare kind of Shooks is nesting in the lake's cave. I'd love to get my hands on it for science. For science! So it had a level cap. Once you hit it, the bonus you can spend on weaker characters. And when going back for repeat playthroughs, it would change your equipment and levels to more appropriate stuff. That would be great. But it's so baffling about Xenoblade specifically, because they solved this problem in Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition, and then they unsolved it for Xenoblade 3, and I don't know why they did that. So any problems too big for any one person get resolved communally? That's cooperation for you. Exactly. We've been pitching in too, from time to time. If you have a board, you could do the same. I started out Irish, or Scottish, and then I just devolved to generic British. For sure. We gotta help one another in these uncertain times. Well, at least they gave it to me all at once. That was convenient. There's gonna be 2 chests left. And the other one of them's— oh, it's probably up there. Yeah, I see it. They added ladders. There didn't used to be a ladder here. In the first game, you just had to take the long way around to get here every time. Like, you had to climb up from here every single time you wanted to come here. It was very funny. Okay. Like, as a town layout. It was—
Treasure. Nice.
yes, and if it's in the same spot, and I hope that it is, I definitely remember that from Xenoblade 1. Piranhax might have also been a thing, but I'm not positive.
I hope we can get some use out of it.
That's 5. There's only going to be 1 more in this area, which we should get through exploration. Or it might even be in the town. I don't know. This is the cannon, or one of them. Right, this is— oh god, I'm back where I started, because I started following the quest thing. Oh my god, is this gonna be the ether cylinder thing from the original? Ooh, an affinity— right, we missed one of those because of the story.
Let's look around.
That— oh, I found the ring. I think. That is not where it was in Xenoblade 1. That leads down into the water where we can get up onto that cannon.
What's this? Oh, a couple of armories!
Armories? You mean those Levnis-looking things?
Yeah, they're the city's mobile assault vehicles. They're fitted with a pretty nifty cloaking device.
We got our hands on these particular bad boys after some Mobius lackeys shot them down.
Sadly, the impact of the crash caused significant damage to several systems.
Seriously? Is that why they're still in pieces?
Can't you fix them?
We've been trying, but they've been giving us some trouble.
Got a rare one.
Got a rare one. Hey, it's one of the little robots. These things were cool, but, like, you only fight them at the beginning of the game, then you never fight them again. Except for, like, a couple quests. Oh, hello, Shulk. Rex, nice of you to stop by. A hearty hello to you, too. You're looking very industrious. So how's progress on the project? Progress? Well, it's, there's no issues with basic locomotion, but it's still a bit jerky. Oh, Sis. Who's Sis? When we're at work, that's Chief to the likes of you. Checking your... Oh, hey, Gal. How you doing? Yes, sorry. Forgot myself, Chief. Don't think I've had the honor of meeting your newest companions yet. Or, have I? Sorry, I've got a lot going on. I'm Lucille, mechanic for the Liberators. You've already met my reedy little brother, Hamel. Pleasure. His siblings, Nate. Pleasure's all mine. I cannot get a handle on the voices in this game. It's definitely getting old. So much of it comes down to just destroying them before they can touch you. So it's that, and then it's not interesting to figure out what the weakness is. It's literally just either spend the turn to, like, at least watching Octopath, it's spend the turn to analyze, or just guess. And, like, guessing isn't fun. Like, at least in Pokemon, and, like, it's hilarious that I'm praising Pokemon for anything. At least in Pokemon, like, you can somewhat guess what something's elemental attributes are and what it could be reasonably weak to. Reach Colony 9, eh? Yes, I have indeed. The other Colony 9, not the one from the base game. So what I've been getting is, you're the ones who built this. Yeah, you got it in one. It's just a prototype, but we've been trying to improve on the basic design. But it looks so much cooler in the big one! The armament. Shulk and Riku did the groundwork for us, but it wasn't really cost-effective to manufacture at scale. So we tried to make it smaller, which also made it more maneuverable. Okay, but with this kind of size, I don't see how you'd have enough room for the pilot to sit inside. Really? One this DLC has? I'm kind of hoping that it has a bit of Xenoblade 2 as well. Because if it's gonna be a fan service game, you gotta fan service both games. I think 1 is my favorite story overall. 3 definitely I found more fun to just sit down and play. I thought so too, but there's actually a little hidden gimmick to this machine. I'm listening. To put it simply, this little toy soldier comes equipped for autonomous operation. Is that a surprise? Because weren't there unmanned Levnesses from Kevis and Agnes as well? It makes decisions by itself and it can act independently, just like a human would. Well, no jokes. We're calling it an automaton. If we managed to perfect it, it would go a long way towards solving our manpower shortage. Lucille and Hamel here are the resident experts assigned to the task. And we've been working like bonkers. Not every day you get a request like this straight from top brass. But this autonomous function thing has really been a massive headache. It flat out refuses to cooperate. I demand equal work, or what is it? I demand compensation for my services. I can't think of the words for the bit. You'll just have to run with... You'll just stop what it's doing mid-battle or just keep trying to walk through a wall. Seriously, I've had it up to here. I thought Matthew was Faye. Oof. Yeah, no, I thought it was very clear that Matthew is Vandam, because, like, there were theories already that Matthew was Noah's son, because of the very interesting comment that I think Mio makes in the base game when they see the statue of Matthew going, hey, he's got Noah's jaw. And they also might have mentioned something about Mio, which I think would have hinted at that even further. I knew there would be hurdles. We've been running it through various drills, and it's acquired some basic patterns, but that's really about it. That sounds like a tough nut to crack. Anything we can help you with? Well, let me think. Oh, here's an idea. How about we kill the 2 birds with 1 stone and ask you to check out our progress by having a fight again? Oh, God! I've been thinking for a while that it could do with some extra combat data. Sure about that? Isn't it still a work in progress? Don't worry, it's not made out of paper. It's designed to be a fighting machine, so it's gonna have to learn to take a beating. As for the location, let's just say under the anti-air battery. That should be just right. Can you even call that an anti-air battery? It probably doesn't even work. Hamel, prep the thing for data acquisition, and don't forget to update the ballistics. I'm on it, Chief. Two Rainbow Zirconia, so I can fill up the Encyclopedia card now.
This is quite rare.
Very nice. I got 6.
Right, that's registered.
Right, I'm still missing something in, What am I missing here? I'm missing an urchin fossil. No! God, like, I hate that Doric is, like, lore-wise one of my favorite quests, because it's, like, the only colony quest really makes the entire colony come together. But also, fuck that quest line. Like, to hell with it, it's so bad. Minado, boy! I can't do a convincing metal face. Like, that quest is so bad, and yet, narratively, it still beats out, like, Juniper's quest, where it's like, here's a bunch of Colony Tau things, and now here's Juniper's Ascension quest. Oh, Juniper's out of the party. Goodbye, Juniper. They did her, or they did them so dirty. Ethermasts are designed to scan a wide area around them and gather data. Activating one has a number of benefits. They might even point you towards nearby resources. It's very convenient for us indeed. We'll be sure to use one at the next opportunity. Shulk really is a master of his craft, making those incredible devices. Yes! Okay, like, as much as I love the Doric quest, that, like, one location that they picked is so bad. No, not yet. I haven't been there yet. Things have really helped us sweep through the area and fortify our positions, as you see. That's so. Guess he ain't leader for nothing.
We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity.
Right, anybody else new? I'm probably gonna want to go through a list of Colony 9 inhabitants in this game. Well, maybe not, because that might give me spoilers. Well, we're able to make ourselves bread and torpedo wraps for now somehow, but people are going to be tired of this real fast. Does it matter? Better than not having any food at all, right? I'm fine with just bread, honestly. Lazy bones, the both of you. How are you going to get your 5 a day like that? The sooner we get a proper canteen space set up, the better. This menu just won't do.
Let's maintain good relations.
I like the domestic vibes here. Makes the
That
place
reminds
feel
me,
like
did I put a no spoilers tag on this? I assume that I did. I did. And no backseating. Good for me. I did. I remembered. And the last chest is somewhere over there. Okay, good to know. Okay, yeah, I see both of them. You have to be able... You'll be able to view this... No! They brought this back from Xenoblade... They brought this back from Xenoblade 1. It's like, god damn it. Hello, Riku. You motherfucker. Friends finally come. Riku was tired of waiting. I can do Riku's voice. I'm happy he's here. Riku, nice to meet ya. I'm Matthew. We heard from Shulk that you're setting up a workshop in here. That's correct. However, as friends can see, there's nothing here as of yet. I mean, I appreciate that it's there, because then it gets marked on the map, but it's still annoying. It's really bad in Xenoblade 1, though. Specifically because in Xenoblade 1, you will never be able to see an affinity thing ever on your first visit, unless it's the first one. Like, statistically speaking. Riku cannot handle everything by self. That's why he requests help with setting up of workshop space. Once workshop ready, we'll be able to use equipment to improve weapons, so there's something in it for friends also. Great weapons, eh? Well, that's music to my ears. It's a welcome proposition for us, too. Anything to improve the Liberator's military capabilities. So what can we do to help fundamentally? Good. There are 2 tasks Riku have in mind. Firstly, one to ask to collect Revamantine at Exile Fortress Ruins. Revamantine? You'll use that to make the workshop's furnace, right? I don't know why I suddenly went high with him. It's because he looks like a kid. Why is your voice so low? Precisely, yes. Very astute, friend Nicole. Is that some kind of rare material, then? It's not rare to find if know where to look. But knowing what place to look, that's hard of issue. Exile Fortress Ruins is territory of Igna's, so cannot simply waltz inside. I hear ya. So that's where we come in. If we're to collect this material, we'll have to make sure we're adequately prepared. Okay, so what's the other thing? Friends must find Hammer of Riku. Huh, that's it. You had it on you earlier! From Riku point of view, this part takes prime importance. Without it, can be no talk of upgrade weapons. But when returning to Colony 9 before, it get mixed up with other goods and not been seen since. If you say it was just with the other goods, then it might still be in the storage area. We gotta sift through all that stuff. That'll be a job and a half. Well then, it seems prudent to leave that job for later. Righto. So first you find the Revamanite, Revamantine, and after that, Riku's hammer. Thank you in advance for help in both matters. Riku will stay here and continue prep work. Hello, puppy. Alright.